What's up? Welcome in to the West Bros Experience. Good morning. I'm Bob West. This is my bro.
I'm Colby West.
And today we're talking about how to start a side hustle. Something I think everybody can relate to, or at least aspire to relate to. But before we jump in, I think this is a perfect time just to say thank you to everybody that's watched, commented, given us supportive feedback. The amount of feedback, the amount of comments has really been overwhelming. So thank you to everybody. We really appreciate your support.
Absolutely. I couldn't agree more on that. We're obviously not video production experts or anything of the sort. So trying new things and taking everyone's examples and suggestions kind of on the fly. So today we're going to talk about how to start a side hustle because I personally believe it's 100% necessary and actually possible for everyone. In today's world, you can completely leverage social media and basically run a side hustle from your phone. I'm sure you've heard people making millions of dollars from your iPhone or from your laptop sitting at home in bed. Like, that's entirely possible. People do all sorts of different things. So
I know that was part of the appeal to you when you decided you're going to up and leave the 9 to 5.
Yep.
Seeing what's possible out there is definitely encouraging.
Yeah, that was exactly right. Like, I wanted to work on my time and when I wanted, where I wanted, and to be able to use my personal experiences and kind of leverage my own way there.
Your expertise, yeah.
Yep. And I left my 9 to 5 to live the life I wanted to live, and it was doing a lot of the same things, but just sharing the journey along the way about solar, about fitness, about nutrition, the things I'm already passionate about, but I'm just sharing them with others, and it's creating a revenue stream, if you want to call it that. So
right, yeah. Well, that's a perfect example of basically how to start a side hustle in today's landscape, today's economy. It's possible for you, no matter what you do, no matter what you're an expert in, because of all the eyeballs that are on social media.
Right. Yeah.
No matter what the platform, if it's YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, TikTok, wherever your expertise lies, you can gain a following basically doing whatever you want.
Yep.
As long as you're entertaining or you're educating people, right?
Yep. It's doing everything, posting on every platform all the time, just being 100%. We call it omnipresent. So you're always present all the time. Whether you shot 5 videos on Monday, posted it once every day throughout the week. It's posting on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn.
Keeping up that consistency.
Yep. It's fully committing to yourself, and it does take a little bit of time, and it's not going to pay off right away, but it's playing the long game and showing up every day. So
I think one of the key points that I've heard, when you're talking about starting a side hustle, it's really about finding something that you're passionate about. Finding something that, if maybe you do have a 9 to 5 right now, finding something that you would love to dedicate 10 or 20 or 30 hours a week to after your 9 to 5, and commit yourself to that. When I was playing professional golf, it was kind of all about head down, blinders on, Tiger Woods mentality. You just try to win every week, and that takes care of everything. When in reality, if I would have been more willing to share my story, I could have started making different revenue streams more possible. I always taught golf. I always have taught golf as kind of a side hustle, a side revenue stream. But getting on social media a lot earlier, starting to share that story and starting to share that journey along with sharing some advice and tips, I could have really leveraged that, and I'm starting to do that now. But it's kind of learning for you personally out there watching. It's figuring out what you love to do and figuring out how you can dive in and start to provide other people some value.
Right. Yeah, it's 100% doable in every industry, every different niche you want to do. It's 100% doable. You just got to kind of find your avenue, start trying different things, and if it's video casts, sweet. If it's podcasts, sweet. If it's whatever. I mean, you're cooking, say, vegan meals. Throw a video on YouTube, say how to cook vegan meals for 5 days a week. Like, it's totally doable.
There's the ways to go from just sharing what you do all the time and then starting to leverage that. Basically, Colby's talking about, you use social media consistently to show people, not just your family and friends, but other people out there, whether it's on social or whether it's in your local community, you show them your talents and your expertise, and they're kind of naturally drawn to that. That's the way we learn and get better in business and in sales, is you find out who's kicking butt and you follow them. That's all there is to it. You figure out what they're doing and you try to do the same and add your own little twist to it.
Yep, and that's what makes it genuine. You always spin it off a little bit, and obviously copying it's gonna work for a little bit of time, and then people see the repetitiveness, so you gotta add your little twist to it. Exactly. So you've probably seen hundreds of different side hustles, and your friends are doing the 10%, 15% discount codes if you click this link and yada yada. I've tried a couple different things, and a few of them worked, a few of them sucked. So different things like Uber, Lyft, Turo, selling things on eBay, Shopify,
the retail and resale market, it's just incredibly huge. Everybody, no matter who you are, and I know you're a part of this really special group that you guys meet once a week and talk about the opportunities out there, but for retail sales online, the average individual now is able to source products from overseas, from China or India or whatever country it might be, and sell them here in the United States, or sell them all over the world if you want to, and do it with drop shipping, and do it with social media marketing, and basically do it from your couch.
Right.
And you're in a business that maybe 20, 30 years ago you had to have an enormous bank account, the ability to fly to China constantly, and secure those kind of relationships, when now you can do a lot of that stuff online, and it's actually streamlined a lot of different ways.
By far. Yep.
I know fitness is a big one for you, so I want you to talk a little bit about that, because you actually got me involved with another side hustle of ours, and that's been really exciting. It's got me feeling great, and also the possibilities are endless. So just share kind of what made you want to get into that space.
Yeah, fitness and nutrition's always been a big thing. Fitness more so in the past, because I'd always wanted to look and feel the best, and there was one thing that was missing for me, and it was the nutrition thing. And I've kind of been making some small leaps and kind of figuring out what works and what makes me feel the best. And a little over 3 months ago, I'd started this nutrition program and kind of shared it with you. Said, hey man, like, this thing's super sweet. It's got all these sustainable and plant-based products, and I know that was a huge thing for you.
Absolutely.
And kind of being able to speak to that industry and saying, hey, this is really working. Like, all these people are making these awesome changes, and a big part of it for me was the community, and all the energy and that stuff was a big part of my, like, me starting my journey. So
right. Yeah, the community part is huge, and that's what comes out of just organically sharing what you're doing and what you love.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, we've got a few other family and friends involved in this fitness journey, and it's really exciting because you're kind of able to not only just share the journey and help and encourage each other, but also bounce ideas off of each other as to how to grow the business and how to keep moving forward.
Right.
And it's really powerful when you have that group of people around you. So if you're ever interested in anything that we're doing, obviously real estate, solar are both side hustles for a number of people out there. We're doing them full time and committing to other side hustles at this point. But if you're interested in any one of these things, just shoot us a message. We'd love for you to be a part of the community as well.
Absolutely. Yeah, the possibilities are endless. And I've got one of my buddies in golf. His name's Andrew Welk, Welk Pro Golf, and Solid Swing Golf on Instagram. Give him a follow, shout out. He's doing some pretty cool things with the TrackMan right now, so I recommend it. So.
Yeah, he's doing awesome stuff. He's been wonderfully supportive of us, and give him a follow, like what we said. And we'd love to hear about your side hustle. That's the most important thing about today. Drop your side hustle in the comments, whatever it is, your website, your Instagram handle. We want to hear about it because we want to support it any way that we can. So leave us a comment, especially with your side hustle. And I think that's all for now.
That's it.
See you next time.
Later.